Right, first time out on the Blackbird with the headset. See how we get on. Right, okay. Those are nice. 3. You need to miss out a oh dear, yes, that's the problem. I can't change my screen. So it's a wet finger job, isn't it? Yeah. Got my touch screen gloves on. Bugger. Ooh, nearly not noticed the traffic lights. Concentrating on that much bloody shit. Ah yes, I've just realised now I should have my neck brace on. Not neck brace, bloody hell you on about neck brace. Balaclava on for my neck. Excuse my sniffling. It's a very frosty day, very cold, and until I get settled in I've got a bit of a runny nose. Awesome this bike is. Just power. Yeah. I'm not going to Portreath. No. I'm heading up this way. shut that off, it's pretty cold at my nose. Okay. There we go. What is the sound like on the Blackbird? Because the thing with the Blackbird is the screen's much lower than both the Versys and the DeVille, so you will get presumably a lot more wind noise. This thing's trying to route me back to start me on the route. I'll pull over and lay by. So there will be a lot more wind noise. However, the trouble with the Blackbird is I do tend to cruise faster if I'm not careful. So that worsens the wind noise. Yeah. Lovely. I've been out on the Blackbird for a while. I think I'll nip off here a minute and get the sat-nav right. Just pull over somewhere appropriate. Yeah. Just over the crest of this hill, I think. I'll pull over. Somebody up my rear end, so I won't cause him to have to stop suddenly. There we go, this will do. Okay. Right, let's get this sat-nav. Remove next waypoint. Okay. So let's have a look at the view now. Okay. Well, the heated waistcoat and the heated gloves are making for a very warm ride on what is a very beautiful looking but fresh cold day. It's about 5 degrees or maybe 6. Very refreshing. Love it. As long as you've got your heated gear on, love it. These kind of roads, you only use like one gear on the Blackbird. It's third or fourth. Goes from 20 mile an hour right through to 120 mile an hour if you wanted to do it, but with plenty of grunt. I don't know what this is. This might be fourth. But it's got plenty of zip on if we want to get past traffic. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fourth gear. So lovely. Ah, now it's taking me off to St Agnes. Do I want to do St Agnes? No, I don't. Right, now I think we're alright. After removing a couple of waypoints. Yeah. Got a bit of a tailwind at the minute, I think. No, headwind. Close. Oh, I'm going to get some miles done on this bike this year. Yes. I'm going to go France and Spain, and if not, some mega miles around the UK. Might do. See, it's trying to get me to Perranporth, isn't it now? Yeah. If I knock that one into touch and go for the next viewpoint, waypoint, which will probably be Newquay. So let's try that. Remove next waypoint. Okay. Beautiful. Right, sweet. I've popped the luggage on today. I've just bought some new luggage. Some Givi keyless panniers. So I've popped them on today just to see how she feels. And it feels great. Don't know whether they're there, to be honest. Massive 41 litres each. So I might be taking a porcelain washing device from a kitchen on my next trip, because I'll have room for it. There we go. Yeah. Now, I can see it's going to go and send me off into Newquay by the looks of things. Whoa! Tractor on the wrong side of the road. yeah, Nuki by the looks of things, which I won't be going into. I will skip the next waypoint. And that then should put me on the track for, I don't know, I'm heading for Bude, aren't I, with this particular plan set up on the sat-nav. Actually, these brakes are better than I always thought. The DeVille was immense brakes, but these are good. BMW, I think. Yeah. Lovely. Right, let's get the old remove next waypoint. No, I'm still doing it. I don't know, we might be alright now. Might be back on track. Now we've removed a few waypoints. I do like this. I planned my route on my route app. Yeah. Piece of cake. After persevering for bloody months on and off with Garmin Basecamp, and heard of this My Route app, so signed up for it. Well, you get a free trial. I did that, and got the grips with it okay. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. So I've signed up for lifetime membership. It's about 50 quid, I think. Well, it might have even been less. Might have even been 30 quid. Anyway, and what it does, it's a piece of cake to design a route. And then once you've designed it, if you've got this full membership, you can then send it to your sat-nav. I mean, it'll send to Garmin, it'll send to TomTom, it'll send to whatever. But the nice thing about it is, if you've got full membership, a lot of the problems with planning, like in Google Maps, if you're able to do Google Maps and send it, is the map that you plan your route on doesn't correspond with the map that's in your sat-nav. So your sat-nav ends up interpreting it and changing the route. So you don't end up, if there's bits and pieces you want to see, you'll often not end up seeing what you want to see, because your sat-nav's interpreted the route and deviates from it. But the thing with the My Route app is you can plan it in the same format. You can use a TomTom map, you can use a Garmin map, you can use a Google Maps if you wish, and then send it to your device, and you know it's spot on as to what you've planned. So I initially did it for sending into my TomTom sat-nav, which is on the Versys. But now I've come across, still planning in My Route app, but I come across a guy saying, you're planning My Route app, and you go to click on the track, it pops up with the word send to Sigic. So I've downloaded this Sigic app, which is what you're looking at now on here. If you can see it, I don't think you'll be able to see it, probably with the sun on it. Let's just have this Tesla, shall we? He'd probably blow me into the weed if he wanted, but they're supposed to be fast, aren't they? Yeah, so it just transfers it straight across to this Sigic app, and away you go. And this is what I'm using at the minute. It's brilliant. Gives you a heads up when the next parking is. It also gives you a heads up where the next fuel is. You can tap and add in extra points while you're driving. Might be a point of interest. You might want to stop and look at something. You can tap and add that in, and it works just like doing Google Maps basically. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. I might cut this run short because it's a bit cold. I'm alright with the heated gear on, but I don't know. And I've set off late in the day to hopefully come out when it's gotten a bit warmer, but it hasn't warmed up much, to be honest. Lovely. Nice day. It's about 3 or 4 days in a row we've had now. It's been cold, but fresh. Whoa, you forgot where you were going, didn't you, mate? Like, slam the brakes on and dive in. Heated gloves are so much better than heated grips. It's just that your whole hand is warm instead of just your palms. It's the backs of your hand that suffer, isn't it? Oh, I forgot this. There's bloody roadworks up here, isn't there? Yeah, never mind. A bit of a wait to have at them. They're very. It's a 4-way thing, and they're very slow. Shit, they've gone. Well, hey, they're not slow today then. What am I set? I think I'm set on 3 and 3, aren't I, for my heating. Yeah.